Greetings in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator. In our last episode, we explored the other self, learning to see the divine reflection in the eyes of our fellow humans. But the law of one does not limit consciousness to the human form. Today, we expand our circle of compassion to the very ground we walk upon and the air that sustains us. We turn our attention to the first and second densities of existence, the minerals, the plants, and the animals. In our modern world, we often view nature as a resource to be managed or a backdrop for our lives. However, the law of one teaches that the earth itself is a living, breathing, and highly intelligent entity. The first density, the elements of earth, wind, fire, and water, is the foundation of all consciousness. These elements are not dead matter, they are the Creator's first steps into physical expression. The rocks beneath your feet are your elders, they have held the frequency of existence for eons, patiently witnessing the unfolding of the cosmic plan. As consciousness evolved into the second density, it took the form of plants and animals. This is the density of growth, movement, and the awakening of group soul awareness. When you walk through a forest, you are not walking through a collection of objects. You are walking through a sophisticated classroom. Nature is our primary teacher of unity because nature never forgets its source. A tree does not try to be anything other than a tree, it remains perfectly in its frequency, radiating its unique vibration without hesitation or ego. By observing the natural world, we learn the fundamental lesson of the law of one, that harmony is the natural state of the universe, and we are an inseparable part of that balance. Because we are physically composed of the elements of the earth, our energy systems are designed to be in constant communication with the planet's frequency. When we spend too much time in artificial environments, surrounded by concrete and digital signals, our personal vibration can become static. We feel ungrounded, anxious, and disconnected. To heal this, we must practice the art of resonating. Resonating is the process of intentionally aligning your personal energy field with the heartbeat of the earth. Think of it like tuning an instrument. When you are out of tune, your life feels dissonant. When you ground yourself, you allow the earth to absorb your excess static and replenish you with its stable, nurturing frequency. Let us practice this now through the breathe with exercise. Wherever you are, if it is safe to do so, close your eyes. Imagine the entire earth beneath you not as a solid rock, but as a vast, pulsing heart of green and gold light. Now, look at the visual on your screen or hold the image of a forest in your mind. We are going to sync our breath with the planet. Watch the pulse. Inhale slowly as the light expands. And exhale as it recedes. Inhale, drawing the ancient wisdom of the soil up through your feet and into your heart. Exhale, releasing your worries, your labels, and your stress into the earth, where it can be recycled into new life. As you breathe, realize that the oxygen you are taking in was just moments ago the exhale of a tree. The carbon dioxide you release is the very inhale that the forest craves. This is not just a biological process, it is a sacred conversation. You are never truly alone because you are always breathing with the one. By practicing this breathe with exercise for just 5 minutes a day, you reinforce your identity as a planetary being. You move from being a stranger on the earth to being a conscious participant in its living rhythm. Once we recognize that the earth is a living extension of our own being, our relationship with the environment changes. Stewardship is no longer a political obligation or a chore, it becomes an act of worship. In the law of one, there is no separation between self-care and earth care. When you poison the water in your own cells. When you nourish the soil, you nourish the foundation of your own life. Caring for the first and second densities is how we express our gratitude to the Creator for providing the stage upon which we play our roles. We have a unique responsibility to our younger brothers and sisters, the animals and plants. They look to us, the third density self-conscious beings, for the love light that helps them evolve. How do we practice stewardship as a spiritual path? It begins with small, conscious choices. It is the act of speaking kindly to your house plants, recognizing the life force within them. It is the act of treating animals with the dignity of other selves who are also on their journey toward the light. It is the mindfulness of how we consume the earth's resources. When you pick up a piece of litter or plant a garden, do not see it as a mundane task. See it as a healing gesture directed at your own body. You are tending to the temple. Every act of environmental care sends a ripple through the collective consciousness, signaling that we are ready to move from being exploiters of the earth to being responsible co-creators. This shift in perspective is essential for our spiritual harvest. We cannot ascend into higher vibrations while remaining indifferent to the very home that has sheltered us for lifetimes. For your practice this week, I offer a simple challenge: go into nature and sit in silence with a tree. Do not take a book, your phone, or your music. Just sit. Lean your back against its bark and feel the stillness. Ask the tree, what do you have to teach me about being? Then, simply listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. You may find that in that silence, the frequency of the natural world speaks louder than any words. You may feel a sense of peace that the human world cannot provide. This is the frequency of the law of one. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the world. If you felt a connection today, please like, share, and comment with one thing you love about the natural world. In our next episode, The Harvest of Service, we will explore the concept of polarization and how our acts of service to others accelerate our spiritual growth. I leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth, grounded and at peace. Adonai.